All right, this week we got 2 more flavors for you. Really excited about both of these because I know they're both really good. Stay tuned, see what we think.
Hey, come on in. Grab your beer, grab your vape. Let's hang out.
Welcome to the Man Cave.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
I'm Corey. Come on in. Alright, so we're hitting it up again with another Great Lakes juice. This one is True North. Got some beautiful little tree on there just for Christmas time. The other one we're doing is I Love Candy Rainbow.
By Mad Hatter Juices.
By Mad Hatter, yep. This was sent our way by Celtic Vape.
Yep.
We're going to definitely enjoy trying this one out. Alright, so what I'm getting out of this, it almost tastes like a candy necklace and you ate the whole thing at once. You just threw the whole thing in your mouth and just started chewing away. You get like strawberry, lemon, cherry. I've got like so many different flavor profiles hitting me all at once. It tastes like candy. It tastes just like you would think candy would taste like. Not necessarily a specific candy, but like one of those sugary kind of runts, kind of Smarties, kind of pixie stick. It hits you in different ways, and every time the coil warms up, it gives you a different flavor.
100% took a big bite of Smarties. This is candy without cavities. I love that too. It says, I love candy rainbows, Mad Hatter juices. And I'm telling you, it is like taking a handful of Smarties and throwing in your mouth and chewing them all at once. It's absolutely awesome. Actually, kind of brings me back to my childhood days. Like he was saying earlier with the candy necklaces, you know, we used to always wear them around and you'd chew on them throughout the day, and then by the time you got finished with it, you had a string on your neck that you took off and you ended up with like little streaks of colors all over your neck. That's exactly what this is. This is like that powdery candy. That hard breaks into little powder, you know, yeah, flavor. It's great. Like they said, there's a lot of different fruits in there. I'm catching like a little bit of lime, and then it like turns into lemon. And then somehow there's a grape, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what you're tasting when you vape it. But it's enjoyable. It's absolutely enjoyable. This is a very solid flavor.
So this is actually the first juice I've ever tried by Mad Hatter. I've always been a personal fan of the Mad Hatter RDAs, but this is the first time I've ever actually tried the juice. There really is. There's a lot going on. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what flavor you get. Like Corey said, the more the coil heats up, the more the juice actually warms up itself. You get so many different flavors out of it. Myself personally, I get strawberry, I can get lemon, I get lime, I get like a citrus. But it's all over. Every hit, and it's actually the way it was explained to me when I picked it up from Celtic Vape, every hit gives you something different. So, first time you try it, you might get cherry and lime. Couple hits later, you might get strawberry and lemon. It's always a changing flavor. And it's actually really cool, and it's a really good juice.
I'm a package Nazi, I guess. I love Candy Rainbow. The packaging, it's got a little mouth on it. It says, I love Candy Rainbows. The heart's breaking apart. It's got some like gum coming out of it, like gum chewy kind of thing. Mad Hatter's up there. Got all the fruits on the side. Candy without cavities, like Chris said. That's a pretty awesome little saying there. When you pop the box open, it says, mouth full of happiness. Man, the packaging on this is, if you look at how crazy it is with all the fruits and stuff on it, it almost identifies with the flavor of the juice. And I like packaging just because this is the first thing you see when you walk in the store, is the packaging, and this would definitely draw my eye.
Yeah.
You know, walk in the store and see this on the shelf, and this is going to pull my eye and go, what is that? You know,
It's very bright. It's very flashy.
definitely.
All right. So what are you giving it?
I'm going to go 4 to 5. Not because I don't like it. It does have so many different flavor profiles. More or less, the 4 to 5 is usually when I look for a juice, I look for a whole juice that melds, blends. I get the same flavor over and over and over again. I'm not saying I don't like that it has so many different flavors to it, but it almost makes you wonder when I pick it up next time, is it going to taste as good?
Right.
So that's the only reason why I give it a 4 out of 5. Other than that, it would be a 5 out of 5 because it does have a good flavor to it.
See, honestly, I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of flavors there, but with what it is, and I mean, honestly, looking at the package, you right off the bat, just looking at the box, you go, okay, that's gonna be some kind of mix and match.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you almost expect it out of that flavor.
Oh, definitely.
And it delivers. It really does. The flavors that come through are bold and absolutely amazing.
What do you got?
All right. So I really want to give it a 5 out of 5, but I'm going 4 out of 5, and this is the reason why. A lot of flavors, they have depth, but they lack complexity. This flavor has got the complexity, but I feel like it lacks depth. Everything's just right up front. So whatever you're vaping, whenever you take a hit, it's all right there. And it's almost a jumbled mess, but somehow it comes out really, really good. And the thing that I think I like the most about it is the exhale. It's almost just sugar.
Yeah.
After you've tasted everything and you exhale, it's almost like you're just left with a mouthful of sugar. But it's not an artificial sugar. And I hate that. I come across a lot of vape flavors that are overly sweet, and it just leaves you that kind of an aspartame taste at the end, and it's just not pleasant. Yeah. This one is pleasant. This one's got a really sweet aftertone.
All right, so we got True North. It's blueberry cheesecake. This flavor, it's got the blueberry, but it's lacking the cheesecake. I'm not getting the cheesecake like I would expect. The flavors aren't quite there. There is a lot of blueberry, and I can definitely taste the blueberry right up front. From the very first drag to the exhale, it's all blueberry for me. Chris is gonna have a ball with this because he likes blueberry, and blueberry is gonna be all he tastes in this also. He might taste cheesecake. We'll see what he says. So far, Great Lakes hasn't let us down. This one's not quite gonna be there for me.
So, 4th flavor out of 5 for Great Lakes Juice Co. Blueberry cheesecake, or as they call it, True North. Haven't really tried this a whole lot, but tonight, trying it and actually vaping it, I'm not a huge fan, which is really surprising considering how well we've been doing with the Great Lakes. I don't get blueberry, and I actually really like blueberry flavors. But at the same time, I don't like cheesecake. So, cheesecake is almost all I get out of it. If anything, for me, the blueberry's more muted. It doesn't taste like a fresh picked blueberry. It tastes like pie filling. Like that overly sugared, canned, processed blueberry flavor.
I like it. I do like it. I am a fan of blueberry, but it has to be done properly. You can't just throw a lot of blueberry flavor into something and then me find enjoyment out of it. There's got to be some complexity and some depth in it. There's definitely depth in this flavor. I'm not getting a strong cheesecake flavor out of it. It's just not all there. because I feel like with a cheesecake you have to have kind of a graham cracker crust or something along the lines of that. And if we're getting any cheesecake at all, it's just the cheesecake filling, and it's just the blueberry. And for me, it's not the whole complete package. So.
All right, so we got the True North. This is the Great Lakes Juice Co. This is before flavors.
Yep.
In the line. So we're 4 across. I hate to say it, but it was due time for one not to deliver for all of us.
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean, we've been 5 out of 5 on all the other 3 so far. This one, you're getting cheesecake. I'm getting blueberry. I'm not super big fan of it. Chris loves it. He likes blueberry. He's a blueberry man.
But I like blueberry too, but
You're getting
it's,
cheesecake.
yeah, exactly. I'm getting more cheesecake than anything, but even then, you're not even getting like the actual complete cheesecake. You're getting the cream cheese out of the center of it.
Well, no, I'm not even getting that. I'm getting this muted flavor and then a punch in the face of blueberry. It's like someone just threw a blueberry in. I don't have. There's no texture before that. It's just muted blueberry, and that's what's throwing me off. It's just too much blueberry, and I'm looking for that creamy sweetness of a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Like Chris said, with the graham cracker and all those little delicate flavors that sit in a nice cheesecake flavor.
Yeah.
And then usually you would think that the blueberry would be in the background. It would be kind of a side note, because when you think of cheesecake, you think of the cheesecake, and then you get like a strawberry cheesecake or a chocolate cheesecake, anything like that. You always have the chocolate is always the side note. It's not the main presenter in the show. It shouldn't be.
And this is definitely a really strong blueberry flavor.
Definitely.
As far as what kind of blueberry, I couldn't tell you. I prefer a really ripe blueberry. This one's not overly sweet, but it is a blueberry, and it is a good blueberry, and it doesn't taste overly artificial, which is, that's a good thing for me.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like blueberry candy at all. And that's what I'm getting out of this. Like I said, it's got this muted flavor, and then it's just strictly blueberry is all I taste. It's so powerful that it sits on top of every other flavor. And that's why I was saying, I wish that it would be on the back burner a little bit, You want to think about it as multiple layers to every juice. You always have your inhale, your exhale. With this, I'm getting inhale blueberry, exhale blueberry. It's just constant blueberry all the time.
All right, guys, so we have made it through 4 out of 5 of the Great Lakes juices. We kind of couldn't come up with a really good decision on how to rate the last one. We want you guys to help us with that. So check out these juices. Let us know what you think of all of them, or whichever ones you decide to try out. Drop a comment below. Let us know. Also, it's the holidays. You guys be safe out there. Make sure to pick up your stuff. Veruza Vape, they've got that special running. It's been running for a while. It's going to run all the way to the end of December. If you're in the area, check them out. They're good people. They'll help you out. Also, check out Celtic Vape. They're a great shop. They're going to help you out too. Point you in the right direction. Get you started with the right equipment. Alright, so we have one more try, and that's going to come out next week. Don't forget to find us on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, share it with all your friends, share the love, get us out there. We've been doing this for a few months now. We're trying to make the community a little better for everybody. Just hit us up with some love. Also, caveofvape, gmail.com. Shoot us a message. If you don't want to drop a message on YouTube, you can shoot us a message on there. Some ideas on what you guys think we should be trying, or what you think we should be doing. Any feedback's good feedback. Alright, so today is Christmas. This video is going to be dropping right on Christmas. So we have a message from our families to yours.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.